I was thinking about what I should do for a video, and then I remembered, oh yeah, I kind of have a little bit of a vintage Star Wars action figure collection, and I thought I would show it off here. Now, as you can see, the lighting is pretty bad because I got my two lights just shining on this thing because it's massive. But yeah, I love this. I love this so much. It's my favorite. It's probably my favorite vintage item. The whole transport, and I have all my vintage figures in here. Well, not all of them. I do have this. Most of my vintage figures, I do have to say, are beaters. So don't expect great things out of my collection, but got a really beat up Boba Fett, which I love. Over here on my desk, I actually display some. I have a really good condition Royal Guard I got for like $5. A Yoda I got for like, I think 7 with the belt and the cloth. 8D8 and a Stormtrooper, and I have the vintage Commander Cody. Might as well be a vintage figure with how weird it is. I was gonna say shit, but these toys aren't shit. They're really nice. So let's open this up, and we can see I don't have. Well, actually, I do have a fair amount, but I don't have that many. I really do want to expand my vintage collection because not the vintage collection, but the vintage collection. That always confused me. Damn you, Hasbro! Why did you name it the vintage collection? This can't be called the vintage collection anymore. What is this called? I don't know. It's insane, but. I'll show these off one by one. So, actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to reposition the camera so you can actually, I can actually show them off one by one. So, give me a second! Hooah! There we go. Mucho, whatever better is in Spanish. I took 2 years of high school Spanish and I never got it down. But yeah, I got it all set up so I can show them off individually. First off that I grabbed in my shuttle was... Woo! 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 Really loose head, hammerhead. I love this dude. He's so cool. I've always loved the Ithorians, and I just love the character this figure has. I was just looking over like, what'd you say? What'd you say, son? Yeah, I love it. It's great. So, next one I will grab is... You could actually fit this figure with your, Rebels collection, I believe, or Clone Wars. I can't remember. Because I actually used, this design of the I'm just gonna call it the Walrus Man species to like in the Clone Wars show, I believe. And yeah, it's a pretty good figure. As you can see, mine's pretty beat up. Wouldn't mind one in better condition, but it's no major problem to me. But yeah, I like him. Good old Walrus Man Ponda Baba. And then this is probably one of my better condition ones. Greedo! I want the Greedo! Greedo, libido, bidet. Yes, it ends with bidet. So yeah, it's Greedo. He's adorable, even though he looks nothing like Greedo in the movie. I love him. What else have I got? What else? I've got my really beat up RA7 droid, which I love how chrome this thing is. This is fantastic. I love the chrome used on it. Just really great. I like how the paint was still able to kind of stay on a little bit. This is one of my more favorite vintage figures. I need to find a spot on him, one of my shelves to display him. Because as you saw, I don't really have the room to display my vintage figures at the moment, but some specific ones I do display, and I will show you where I have them. Good old IG-88, which I often forget that I actually own, because he actually really stands up. Even today is a pretty nice figure. I mean, the sculpt here and the detailing is really nice. It's certainly not 100% to today's standards, but I mean, yeah, if someone held this up to me and called it a Power of the Force IG-88, I would have to kind of do a double take to realize that it was the vintage one. What else? Oh yes, I love me some Tusken Raiders, and it's such a shame that my only vintage Tusken Raider is in such shit shape. I really do want to get a better Tusken Raider, like with the vinyl cape and such, because I love Tusken Raiders. I don't know why, I just absolutely do. And this figure I really do like it. What else have I got? What else? Got a Gamorrean guard. He's pretty cool. I wish his head could turn, though. It looks like it should. Or actually, it doesn't. It looks like it shouldn't. But yeah, it's a pretty nice figure. I mean, dad ass though, and it's really enjoyable. Man, I really need some help. What else? Yeah, I think this is my only vintage Leia. I want to get more vintage of the main characters. I don't even have a vintage Chewbacca and Han Solo. It's insane. But yeah, it's a vintage Bouche Leia, no helmet. Yeah, it's a pretty good figure. Kind of interesting how the cape is attached to the leg. But the sculpt's pretty nice. It's one of the better ones. And who else? I grabbed someone else. So yeah. He's so adorable. I pity him. He's so sad looking. Poor old Reeves, man. Look at him. He's so sad. What made him so sad? I don't know what made him so sad, but it's so sad that he's so sad, and I cry for him. Alrighty then. So, what else have I got? Here I'm getting into the Imperials now. Good old Biker Scout. Garbage Biker Scout! That's I don't even know why I said that. Yeah, it's the vintage Biker Scout. Actually, a really nice figure. Certainly stands up. Even with today's standards, I think it stands fairly well. Yeah, I like that one. And I have 3 Stormtroopers. You saw that's the one on my desk is the very first. Here, I'll show you the ones on my desk again. The Stormtrooper on my desk is the very first vintage Stormtrooper I got. That's why he's on my desk, because I love him. But this is another one. It's probably one of the more recent ones, like Return of the Jedi, because he's in pretty good shape. His joints are really tight. I do like this one, even though that helmet sculpt. Oh my God, Kenner, that's pretty something else, isn't it? For some reason, he kind of stands wonky though. I don't know why. Poor wonky Stormtrooper. What else? What else? Oh yeah, this is one of the ones I got recently. I didn't have a TIE Fighter pilot yet. And this is a really nice figure, even though that helmet. Damn, son, that looks weird. I don't know what that looks like, but that just looks weird. It's really crazy looking. I don't understand it. But overall, the look of this figure is really nice. I do like it. It's got some worn paint, but yeah, my cup of tea. And I like how it's got the Imperial logo on the helmet too. What else? What else? Going back to Imperials. Really yellowed Snowtrooper. Really need to get myself a more clean Snowtrooper. The toy show where I got the TIE Fighter pilot, they had cleaner Snowtroopers, and I should have gotten them. Oh wait, I think this is my best condition Stormtrooper. It's one of his legs are really tight, but yeah. That's a really nice Stormtrooper right there. Really do like that one. But yeah, this Snowtrooper looks so awful. I really need to get another one. But he's kind of... I kind of appreciate the wear and tear on some of these, like especially Boba Fett. Wow. Because, you know, it just kind of reminds you, like, kids played with these. And I kind of feel like the joy that these items brought to children is a bit of the... It's kind of a bit of the charm to them. That's why I like collecting them. What else? What else? Oh, no. I'm going to save him to last. Got a couple more Imperials. Actually, when I say a couple, I mean like 5. Because I'm pretty heavy on the vintage Imperials. This is the officer dude. Really, I think this is one of the more dated vintage figures. I can't remember if this was A New Hope or Empire Strikes Back or what. I really can't remember what... Even it might have been Return of the Jedi for all I know. I really can't remember what movie this one came from. But yeah, I really do like him. His face kind of looks sad, though. Like he just saw a really sad movie. I don't know. These toys, I love making fun of them, but they're so great. Here's my Death Star Gunner, which would have loved to see like the Black Series reissue have the gray outfit like this one, but you know what? I can live with it. However, how much my camera just really wants to piss me off right now, I cannot live with. But yeah, this is the Death Star Gunner. Pretty cool, if I do say so myself. These joints are really tight on some of these. Ooh. Ew, his head's kind of sticky. Better put that one up. What else have I got? Ooh, yeah. General Vias, and if I recall, he's also got a bit of a standing problem. The poor bastard. Here, let's... Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There we go. Poor bastard can't even stand straight anymore. Yeah, good old General Veers, Walter Donovan, whatever you want to call him. Really cool, even though he looks nothing like him. Here is the Emperor. I also got him at the toy show. And yeah, I actually didn't have the Emperor yet, and this is another one of them that really stands up to kind of like more modern standards. Now, Grant, I think it stands up well against like Power of the Force emperors and such. Yeah, I really do like this figure, even though that is batshit crazy. Whoa, okay, son, that's a little extreme, but yeah, I like the Emperor. He's pretty cool. Now this is my Darth Vader. I wish I had his cape, but I'm happy I do have a vintage Darth Vader. And even though it's missing the weird little stick part, I'm happy that he actually has his lightsaber. That's pretty cool. I'm actually happy he has his lightsaber, even though it is broken. Because, hey, I think that's kind of a part of the figure, the whole lightsaber thing. And it is an original lightsaber. It's not repro. I made sure and I checked. But yeah, I'm happy with this, even though his head's kind of... it's more like a... I guess it's just a loose, but it's actually a bit of a ball joint, if you can see right there. It's kind of wants to wiggle waggle all over the place. I still have a fair few to go through, don't I? I've got Luke Skywalker. I think this is the only Luke I've got. Poor bastard lost his nose in a fight with the Rancor. That's hilarious. I absolutely love that he lost his nose. But hey, he lost it in the most noble battle he could. Against Admiral Akbar! It's a trap! It's a trap! Yep. Good old Akbar. Love Akbar. Another one of the ones I have in really good shape. Yeah. I'm not sure how well this one stands up because the head's kind of... I don't know, the sculpt on it's actually not that bad looking at it now. A lot of these vintage figures, I do love the sculpts. And that's why I'm not a huge fan of the reaction line, because it just seems like, oh, it's old, so it's sculpted like shit. Even though, like this one, it's probably one of the worst sculpts. I'm not a huge fan of the Endor Trooper. But even then, it's not horrible. I mean, it's not a horrible figure, but I don't know, I think it's kind of bland. Who else have I got? Who else? Oh yeah, I got the, get out of there, crazy legs! I got the Hoth Trooper. I want to get the Hoth Luke to go with these guys. And the Toy Story pig, the flea from Bug's Life, the mailman from Cheers. That dude I also have. Get out of here. Yeah, this dude is the star of the show right there. And only a couple left. Bossick, which I always call him Bossick, because some kid at Toys R Us, he was shopping around for some original trilogy Star Wars characters, and of course they didn't have any because it's modern Hasbro. But I actually tried to help him find them, and he had a list of the characters he wanted, and I saw Bosk was on the list, and he pronounced it Bossick and insisted it was pronounced Bossick. Yeah, I didn't argue with him. But yeah, I like this figure. Not super great. Certainly dated with the head sculpt there, but overall pretty decent. And don't knock into the camera, man. That's not good. Poor 88. What's wrong with you? Help me! Please! Put me out of my misery. I really need to get a new 88. I love 88, but this isn't 88. What am I saying? This is not 88. This is 21B. What am I saying? Look at his foot. Look at his foot, man. And look at that foot. And look at his hand. And look at his head. Oh my God, a dog got to this thing. Poor bastard. Rest in kill, buddy. No! Okay, so I got a couple more, and I'm just gonna pick up the camera and show them to you in my room. So get on the light. And I got my vintage C-3PO on display right there because I love him. He's the removable limb C-3PO. I've told the story of that C-3PO so many times. I won't again. I got the Gonk droid on display because I love how he clicks. That's so great. And over here... Oh, by the way, I love that Snow Trooper. It's so perfect. Oh, by the way, I do have the really beat up but really nice vintage 12-inch Boba Fett, which I would love to get a nice one, but they're so expensive. I ain't even gonna bother. So going back to the desk, you can see I've amassed quite a little pile there. And to round this off, because this has been going way too long, This is the final vintage figure I got at the toy show. Poor, poor bastard. Wow. Man, you need some help. Need some help, man. Want me to get a sponge on that? Want me to get... Oh, he's Luke. This is Luke Skywalker in ATST disguise. Oh, I see. This is a rare variant, guys. I will be selling this on eBay for, I think it'll list it on there for about $300 starting bid. Vintage Luke Skywalker in ATST driver disguise will be going up at exactly 12 a.m. on October 19th, 2015. Stay tuned. Very rare figure. Have a good day, guys, and may the Force be with you. Bye.